Hey everyone, welcome back to StoryOrbitEN, where we make English learning fun, natural, and full of stories. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Tom. And today, we're diving into one of those classic debates that can actually divide families, couples, and even best friends.
Oh, I know it's coming. Beach versus mountains, right?
Exactly, the ultimate showdown. Where would you rather be, sunbathing with a cold drink by the sea, or hiking through fresh mountain air surrounded by pine trees and peace?
I'm totally team beach. I mean, come on. The ocean, the sand, the sound of the waves, people playing volleyball, that smell of sunscreen, it just screams summer.
And I'm the complete opposite. Team mountains all the way. Fresh air, no crowds, no sand sticking everywhere, and no risk of sunburn.
Wait, no sand sticking everywhere? That's like the only downside.
Jessica, it's not the only downside. You know how annoying it is when you go to the beach, come home, and 2 days later you still find sand in your shoes, or worse, in your bed.
Ugh, okay, fair point. But let's be honest, the beach gives you life. You feel alive there. There's movement, laughter, music. It's like the world wakes up.
I think that depends on your personality. Some people feel alive when they're surrounded by people, and others feel alive when they're surrounded by silence.
That's deep and true. You're one of those silence lovers, right?
Guilty. But before we get too serious, quick vocabulary moment. When Jessica said, "It just screams summer," she didn't mean that summer is literally screaming. To scream something is an informal way to say that something strongly represents an idea. Like this shirt screams vacation means the shirt looks super relaxed and tropical.
Right. Or like, this playlist screams road trip. Okay, back to the point. You said you love the mountains because of silence. But come on, don't you ever get bored?
Never. There's so much to do. Hiking, camping, fishing, photography. You can even make a bonfire at night, roast marshmallows, and just disconnect.
Disconnect. Another good one. So, listeners, to disconnect means to take a break from technology or from the busy world, like turning off your phone and just relaxing.
Yeah, and I think that's something we all need. The mountains are the perfect place for that.
But beaches help you disconnect too. You can lie down, close your eyes, and just listen to the waves. It's like free therapy.
Free therapy, except for the sunburn, the crowd, the loud kids throwing sand.
Stop. You're ruining the image.
I'm just being realistic. You can't deny those things happen.
Fine. Let's say I'm at a calm beach, not a crowded one, like a hidden bay with clear water and no people around. Would you still pick the mountains?
Absolutely. Even the quietest beach can't beat waking up to mountain mist. You open your tent, it's cold, you can see your breath, birds are singing, it's peaceful.
Ugh. Okay, that sounds nice, but only for a day or two. Then I'd miss the sea.
You're more social than I am.
True. I love seeing people having fun. Like, I don't even need to talk to them. Just seeing people enjoying the sun makes me happy.
So you're a people watcher?
Totally. People watching means observing others, like how they act or what they wear, usually in public places. I could spend hours doing that at the beach.
And I could spend hours at the mountains doing the exact opposite, not seeing a single person.
You're such a hermit.
Yeah, maybe. A hermit is someone who lives alone and avoids people. Not totally me, but close.
So, let's compare. Imagine we both have a week off. How would your mountain vacation look, and how would mine look?
Easy. I'd rent a cabin in the woods, maybe in Switzerland or Canada. I'd wake up early, make coffee, go hiking, take photos, maybe read by the fireplace at night. Simple and quiet.
That's so cozy. I'd fly somewhere tropical, maybe Thailand or Mexico. I'd wake up late, have breakfast by the sea, swim all morning, and eat seafood every night.
So your version of relaxation is basically doing as little as possible.
Exactly. That's what vacations are for. Why would I climb a mountain on vacation?
Because it's rewarding. You push yourself, you reach the top, and you feel proud.
My version of reaching the top is finishing a big plate of paella without spilling rice on my towel.
Ha ha ha. I can imagine. So here's a grammar point for our listeners. Jessica said, "Why would I climb a mountain on vacation?" That's using would for hypothetical situations, something you're not really planning to do, but imagining. Like, why would I go out if it's raining?
Good catch. So would helps us talk about imaginary or unlikely things.
Right. So if I say, I would never go to the beach in August, that means I'm imagining it, but in reality, I wouldn't do it.
Because it's too crowded, right?
Exactly. It's too crowded. And by crowded, I mean there are too many people in one place. Like when you go to the beach in summer and it's so full that you can barely find a spot for your towel.
But there's something I envy about mountain people. You get that real connection with nature. You hear birds, you see stars at night, and the air feels clean.
Oh, absolutely. The air quality in the mountains is incredible. And you know what's funny? In the mountains, people often say time slows down.
Yeah, I've heard that. Time slows down, meaning you feel like everything is calmer, less stressful.
Exactly. There's no rush, no deadlines, no traffic. You live in the moment.
You're making me want to go hiking now.
You see? I'm converting you.
Hold on, don't get too excited. I said want, not will.
Okay, fair enough. So what about living permanently? Would you live near a beach or in the mountains?
Oh, that's tough. I think I'd pick the beach. I could never give up the sea, even in winter. I love the ocean.
But have you thought about humidity?
Oh no, don't start.
I'm serious. Humidity means the amount of moisture in the air. And at the beach, it's super high. That means frizzy hair, sticky skin, and mold on everything.
Ugh, that's true. My hair would be a disaster. But come on, mountains get freezing in winter.
That's what fireplaces are for.
And beach houses have air conditioning.
But what about storms? Hurricanes? Floods?
And what about avalanches and landslides in the mountains?
Good point. Okay, what about the food factor? Beach towns usually have better seafood, right?
Definitely. Grilled fish, prawns, calamari, oysters. I'm drooling already.
Meanwhile, mountain food is all about comfort, cheese, soups, stews, hot chocolate.
That's tempting. Actually, I think food might make me switch teams.
You see? Mountains win again.
No, not completely. I just think the best life would be near both. Like, imagine living by the sea but having mountains nearby.
You mean like in Chile or California?
Exactly. You could go surfing one day and hiking the next.
That would be the dream. By the way, for our listeners, when we say that would be the dream, it means something that would be perfect or ideal, but maybe not realistic. Like living in a beach house and working only 2 days a week. That would be the dream.
Oh, insects.
Oh, that's a good one. I can't believe we didn't talk about that yet. Yeah, mountains are full of insects.
Exactly. I mean, I like nature, but not when it bites me. Mosquitoes love me for some reason.
Yeah, they always seem to pick one person in a group and attack only them. It's like they have a favorite.
And then there are bees and wasps. I know they're important for nature, but I panic every time one flies near me.
Same here, especially wasps. They don't even need a reason to sting you. They just exist with bad intentions.
Exist with bad intentions. That's so true. By the way, for our listeners, a sting is when an insect, like a bee or a wasp, uses its stinger, that sharp part, to hurt your skin.
Right. And to panic means to suddenly feel very scared or nervous, like when you see a spider crawling on your arm.
Ugh, don't even mention spiders. I remember once I was in a cabin and I found one the size of my hand. I almost jumped out of the window.
That's what you get for choosing the mountains.
That's why I'll take the beach any day. At least the worst thing there is a jellyfish, and you can see it coming.
Unless you step on it.
Okay, that's fair. So maybe both places have their own creepy creatures.
Creepy creatures. Nice expression. It means animals or insects that make you feel uncomfortable or scared, even if they're harmless.
Exactly, and for me, that's anything with more than 4 legs.
Then yeah, the mountains might not be your place.
Exactly. Now you understand me.
So here's another scenario. Imagine you're forced to live for 1 year, either in the mountains or at the beach, but without leaving.
What do you mean without leaving?
Like you can't travel, can't go to the city, can't even visit friends. You're stuck there for 12 months.
Oh, wow. Then I'd probably go with the mountains.
Wait, what? Miss Teen Beach changed sides?
Yeah, because if I can't leave, I'd go crazy at the beach. Too many tourists, too much noise. The mountains would give me peace.
Interesting. So deep down, you're a secret mountain person.
Maybe, but only temporarily.
Fair enough. Let's talk about lifestyle. People who live near beaches usually have that laid-back, chill personality.
True. Laid back means relaxed, easygoing, like people who don't stress easily.
And mountain people are usually more practical. They know how to fix things, chop wood, make a fire.
So basically, beach people are relaxed and mountain people are survivors.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I actually wonder how the weather affects personality. Like, if you live in a sunny place, you probably smile more.
I think so. There's even research showing that sunlight increases happiness.
So maybe that's why beach lovers are so cheerful.
Or maybe they're just full of vitamin D.
Yeah, but too much sun isn't great either.
Exactly. Moderation is key.
Speaking of which, how would you say moderation is key to our learners?
It means it's important not to have too much or too little of something. For example, eating chocolate is fine, but in moderation, not 5 bars a day.
Same with beach time. Enjoy it, but don't fry yourself like a shrimp.
I can't believe you compare people to shrimp.
It's true though. You see all those tourists turning red like lobsters after one day in the sun.
Yeah, they underestimate the sun. Actually, that's a good verb. To underestimate means to think something is less important or powerful than it really is.
Right. Like I underestimated how hard hiking was.
Or, Jessica underestimated how many mosquitoes there are in the mountains.
Oh no, don't remind me. I hate insects.
All right, let's imagine another thing. You have to work remotely for 6 months. You can choose either a beach house or a mountain cabin. Where do you set up your laptop?
Easy. Beach house. I'd work on the terrace with ocean views, and every break I'd swim.
That sounds nice but risky. Imagine doing a video call with the sound of seagulls screaming behind you.
True. That might not sound professional.
I'd go with the cabin. No distractions, just focus.
Yeah, but your Wi-Fi would be terrible.
Fair point. So no Netflix either.
Exactly. And that's a deal breaker.
Deal breaker? Great word. It means something that makes you reject an option completely. Like, no Wi-Fi? That's a deal breaker.
Yep. Or no beach nearby? Deal breaker for me.
You're consistent. I'll give you that.
So let's get a bit philosophical. What do beaches and mountains teach us about life?
Whoa, going deep now. Okay, I think mountains teach patience. You can't rush to the top. You take it step by step.
Nice. And beaches teach you to go with the flow. The waves keep moving, so you learn to adapt.
That's beautiful, actually.
See, we can be poetic too.
StoryOrbitEN, where English and philosophy meet.
Ha ha, exactly. But seriously, that's what I love about topics like this. You can practice vocabulary and at the same time reflect on life.
Speaking of vocabulary, maybe we should do a quick recap for our listeners.
Good idea. Let's see. We had, it screams something, meaning something really represents an idea. To disconnect, taking a break from technology, or stress.
People watching, observing others in public. Laid back, relaxed, and easygoing.
Underestimate, to think something is less important than it is. Deal breaker, something that makes you say no immediately, in moderation, not too much or too little.
Wow, we covered a lot today. And we even got a bit philosophical at the end.
So listeners, now it's your turn. Tell us in the comments, are you team beach or team mountains? And try to use one of today's new words in your answer.
Like, living at the beach would be the dream, or bugs are a deal breaker for me.
Exactly. Practice makes progress.
Not perfection?
Nope. Progress. Because that's what learning English is all about, improving step by step.
I love that. Well, everyone, thanks for hanging out with us today on StoryOrbitEN.
Whether you're listening from the beach or the mountains,
Or maybe from your sofa with snacks.
we hope you had fun, learned a few new expressions, and felt like part of the conversation. Bye!
See you next time for another episode of Real English, real stories, and real laughs. Bye, everyone.